Hello, welcome back to my channel. We are diving into more Agust D today. I know he released a new music video for, what's the word? AMYGDALA? 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 Whatever that is. I know that's some kind of brain thing. If I recall correctly from a high school science class or college science class, I don't remember when, that was too long ago. I think it's a part of the brain that's associated with fear or memory. Fear. I think it's fear or happiness. Anyway, I believe it's a part of the brain that is connected with emotions. I want to say fear, but I can be wrong. But anyway, whatever that is, after watching Haegung, I'm actually pretty scared in what's going on here. So without further ado, let's check it out. Oh, okay. Now there's a warning. Okay, so when I watch Haegung, where he stabbed that person with chopstick, that was already pretty graphic or violent, but that video did not have a warning label, so why am I getting myself into? I understand. Okay. Okay, full disclosure first. I have listened to the song already because I've listened to the album. So I know how the song sounds like, but I have not dived into the lyrics. So it's just I like the song, how it hits my ears, but I don't know what the song means other than it's about a piece of brain portion. So it doesn't start well. It passed out.
I don't know your name. I don't know your name. I don't know your name.
I think it's about fear because this is going back to where he got the accident, where he damaged his shoulder and he was in pain all these years. Finally, during COVID, he had surgery. So it's going back to when he got an accident.
요즘 기분은 어때? I don't know your name, your name, your name. 기억들로 여행 지우고픈 일들. 요즘 기분은 어때? 요즘 지우고픈 일들. 요즘 기분은 어때?
Going through the memories. Okay.
기억들로 여행 지우고픈 일들. 요즘 기분은 어때? 1993 내가 태어난다. 엄마 심장에 수술 별의별 일이 많았지. 뭐가 이리 다 살아난지 기억조차 안 나는 기억도 다 꺼내보자고 하나씩.
Why do I keep showing?
뭐가 이리 다 살아난지 기억조차 안 나는 기억도 다 꺼내보자고 하나씩. 최선들의 선택.
I don't know if I want to watch this.
최선들의 선택 최선들의 선택 최선들의 선택 원치 않던 내 통제밖에 자신만 하자
So that's where the scar came from. Self-harm. When I watched Dachita, that's when the first time the scar was introduced. I never thought of it as a self-harm. I always thought that it was just because of his character, right? He's the king. He had to fight through a lot to get to where he was. And to me, at that time, I thought it was just a badge of courage, a testament of all the things that he has gone through, and it's like a triumph. It's like a badge of triumph. It's evidence that he has made it, the scar. I've never once considered that as result of self-harm until now. Is anything in the eyes? Can I see anything? I don't know.
My amygdala, my amygdala, 어서 나를 구해줘, 어서 나를 구해줘. My amygdala, my amygdala, 어서 나를 꺼내줘, 어서 나를 꺼내줘. My amygdala, my amygdala, my amygdala, my amygdala. 이곳을 구해줘, 어서 빨리 꺼내줘.
So, when he say that I don't know your name, who is he referring to? The fear? Is it referring to the fear? Or referring to the person, the person deep down inside that is afraid of a lot of stuff, and he does not consider that Agust D or Yoongi or Suga. He doesn't know who he is. That's why he's asking, what's your name? Well, I don't know your name. Is your name fear? Is your name regret? And all he's saying about the best choices, shit happens in life. So you have to make decisions. Sometimes your decision might not lead you to the best ending. But I don't know whether this is a Chinese saying or not, but I remember hearing that ever since I was young. There's a saying that choose what you love or love your choice. So even if you make a wrong choice, make the wrong decision, you gotta face the consequences, and you gotta own up to your decision. So that's why, if you are able to choose what you love, do it. But there are things in life that we might not be able to choose what we love. We have to go to the second best or the third best. That at that point, since you already made your decision, learn to love what you have chosen and live with your decision. So it's too deep for my little brain, my God. But I'm just kind of like, I don't know. He keep going back to the scene that he was hit by a car, and he mentioned mom's heart surgery. Did it really happen? Did his mom have a heart surgery? I have no idea. And he's asking to be saved. He's asking to be let out. So he is trapped in his own fearful mind that he wants to get out, but he cannot get out. He's asking for help.
그래 참 별일이 많았지 길가에 너무 심장치게 소리 전하지 못했던 내 사고 소식과 스케줄 중에 걸려
What?
심장치게 소리
Okay. Yeah, he could not mention his accident.
전하지 못했던
He was afraid to get kicked off the band.
내 사고 소식과 스케줄 중에 걸려
His dad has liver cancer? Imagine the pressure that he has when he received those calls, right? I don't know when did his mom had heart surgery, or when did he learn of his dad's liver cancer situation. If those are true, I'm sure that they are true because he put in the lyrics, and that's how open he is to talk about all the things that have happened in the past. Imagine whether he was as a trainee when his mom had a surgery, because he mentioned 1993 when he was born, that he immediately jumped to the mom's surgery. Whether it's before or after debut, I don't know. If it's before debut, the family was not wealthy. And imagine the pressure on them financially and emotionally. And now, while he's working, he got a call about his dad's cancer. And he still had to put out front because they're idols. They perform. They put out shows. And when they're in front of fans, they don't show their true emotion. They have to put on a smile. And imagine what's burning inside him. It's kind of like I remember the story about Jin's. He had to perform when he found out his dog died. But it's not about Jin, it's about Sugar this time. So it's like, oh my god, the pressure that they go through.
온전한 아버지의 간암 소식 최선의 선택들이 맞아섰길 그 또한 모두 지나가
What?
전하지 못했던 내 사고 소식과 스케줄 중에 걸려 온전한 아버지의 간암 소식 최선의 선택들이 맞아섰길 그 또한 모두 지나가 버렸길 그래서 이 수많은 고통은 날 위한 것일까 끊임없는 시련은 날 죽이지 못하고 다시금 나는 연꽃을 피워내
Ooh.
많은 고통은 날 위한 것일까 끊임없는 시련은 날 죽이지 못하고 다시금
Lotus flower. Don't like lotus flower. So to me, lotus flower means something different, right? Because I don't know whether it's the same meaning in Korean culture or in Chinese. I'm gonna assume they are very similar because we're similar culture. We as Chinese culture, we refer to a lotus flower in the sense that it's pure and it's strong and it remains its true essence. So if you know lotus are grown in the pond. And if you know pond, the bottom of the pond is all those yucky mud because it's been soaking water all this time, right? Pond generally is not a live moving water, it's kind of dead because it's not really flowing, it's a pond. So the water in the pond are generally not fresh, and the mud underneath that is very disgusting. So there is a saying in Chinese that when the lotus flower grew from the pond, they passed through all the dirty mud, but it opened pure and beautiful and with innocence. It does not carry all the mud as it was growing up, as it was blooming. So bloom like a lotus flower it means that, I don't know how to explain that well because my English is limited. It just means that you have triumph, but you do not carry the luggage with you. You open up still pure and innocent and with all the goodness in you. I don't know if I'm making sense, but that's why it is. I'll put the Chinese word somewhere here and then maybe I'll put a link with the explanation. I don't know. but it's a praise. It's definitely a praise when you're talking about you bloom like a lotus flower. So I'm glad that he see himself in that way.
최선들의 선택 최선들의 선택 원치 않던 일들 내 통제밖에 일들 자취만 하자 한들 그래 한들 I don't know your name 기억들로 My AMYGDALA, my AMYGDALA 어서 나를 구해줘, My AMYGDALA, my AMYGDALA 어서 나를 꺼내줘, My AMYGDALA, my AMYGDALA, my AMYGDALA, my AMYGDALA 이곳에서 구해줘, 어서 빨리 꺼내줘,
No. I still don't get what is going on. The way I interpret it is deep down inside him is this fear, and he's trying to face the fear, and he's trying to release the fear, but at the end the fear still resides in him, and he still cannot get out of it. I don't know. I'm sure there's gonna be video out there to explain everything. I'm not gonna speculate, but that's it for today. Goodbye.